Mika of Mika Divine Spiritual Guidance here live to do an all signs reading, looking specifically at the person that's on your mind. We'll see what is their secret thoughts, what do they have going on, and anything in between. And this is a very special reading because this is the one voted by you, viewers. If you were a part of my fun community post vote, this is the winner. So here we are doing Aries all the way to Pisces. Now, keep in mind that time is fluid in tarot. So these messages could resonate for your past, present, or future. Also, in these readings, the roles could be reversed. So please only take the messages that are for you and leave the rest. And this reading specifically is going to be super fun because what we're going to do is we're going to pull oracle cards and tarot cards to give you the messages you need to hear. And for all of you beautiful souls watching live, hey, don't hesitate to say hello and show your girls some love. As you guys know, I love interacting with my subscribers, and we have quite the crowd already trickling on in. I see that we have T Rose in the building. Hey girl, how you doing? Thank you so much for modding tonight. We also have my soul tribe member, Miss Cassandra, one of my favorite cancers. Hey boo. And my girl, my Saggy Waggy bestie, Cherie. Hey girl, how you doing? And we got Krista. Hey everybody. Thank you guys so much for being here and showing me some love and support. I think tonight I'm in a mood to just kind of talk a little I think I'm gonna just be a little laid back and a little goofy tonight. Y'all want to see my goofy side come out? You want to see my random Aquarius side come out? My quirky side? In the spirit of Aquarius season, happy birthday to all the Aqua gangs out there watching live. Woohoo! It's our time, United States of Aquarius. Yeah, happy birthday to any Aquariuses out there celebrating your birthday during the month of January. As you guys know, your girl is an Aquarius as well. I'm going to be having a birthday in February. So I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a very special one because it's going to be my 40th. And in true Aquarius fashion, I'm probably just going to be, doing my own thing, nothing really planned. So we'll see what happens though. Let's go ahead and get started. I think we're going to go ahead and start off with Aries. Do we have any Aries here? Cherie is ready, baby. Oh, you're turning 42? T Rose? Nice. Hey Raquel, how you doing? Good to see you. Okay, let's do this, y'all. We are about to get into some mess. Y'all called for it, so I'm here to deliver. Let's see. I want all Aries to think of someone right now. Think of someone and focus on that energy. Okay. Let's see what's going on with that person. Spirit, tell me a little bit about the person that's on Aries' mind right now in this moment. What is this person not telling Aries? We have unsatisfied. I wasn't happy the way things were going. So whoever this person is, they have pulled their energy back from you, Aries, because they are not satisfied with you. I think they're not satisfied right now. If you look at this person's expression, it's like they've been crying. So I feel like this is someone that's at a distance from you and they've been crying or they've been missing you and they're upset, maybe because you're not responding to them or communicating with them. Notice this person, I believe, is holding It looks like some tissue. Yeah, they definitely are crying. So this is someone that's deep in their emotions in some type of way. All right, so let's get some tarot to clarify. Spirit, tell me about this person's energy being unsatisfied. What are they unsatisfied about when it comes to Aries? We have the Nine of Wands in the reverse. Thank you, Aqua Vibes. The Ten of Cups. And the Seven of Cups. Underneath the deck, we have the Wheel of Fortune as well as the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, they're unsatisfied where they are. This is someone that really is trying to manifest you and them picking up where you guys left off. They want to stop being in this very depressive state of being alone, being sad, being frustrated with you. But you're not making it possible for them to come back and rebuild this happily ever after. And they're a bit confused if they need to continue pursuing you or if they need to look elsewhere. But you're making things difficult. Can you tell me a little bit about this Nine of Wands in the reverse for Aries person? Yeah, they're kind of like, they've had time to think and they're kind of like, okay, I'm ready to get out of hermit mode and I'm ready to take action. Yeah, I think Aries is the person that I really want to pursue. But I'm not happy with the way things are going. Can you tell me what they're unsatisfied about specifically when it comes to Aries? We have the Five of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, that you're not forgiving them. Please forgive me, Aries. Please forgive me. What do they want Aries to forgive them about? What did this person do to Aries, Spirit? King of Pentacles and the Justice. So this person wasn't giving to you fairly. They weren't giving you a fair relationship. So they want to apologize for not being a fair partner, a contributive partner. This person feels like they really need to step their game up. They know that they were being stingy. They were being selfish, self-centered, focusing only on them. This is also somebody that probably kind of took advantage of you in some type of way. And I think another thing that they're worried about is the fact that you may have options. And that's making them feel very unsatisfied with the Seven of Cups to the Eight of Swords. So I feel like this person's biggest fear is that you may be exploring your other options. Yeah, they're thinking the worst. They're really thinking the worst. It's throwing their energy off with Temperance in the reverse. They're feeling very unstable and unsatisfied and sad. All right. So how does Aries feel about this person, Spirit? You feel like you need to detach from this person because they're toxic. So whoever this person is, this is someone that you would have had some type of relationship with or connection with. And over time, things have gotten really, really bad between you two. And you've done the work. You've done the heavy work of removing yourself, removing your energy, and just saying, enough is enough. I can't stay in this. I have to move forward. Yeah, I have to embrace my self-worth, my abundance, my stability. I'm okay on my own. I don't need this person with the Nine of Pentacles. Like, I don't need this person. That's what you would say. I'm whole, I'm solid on my own. That's what you're getting to. A lot of you Aries could be just focusing on your career, your money, just doing your own thing. Okay. This person could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I got Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, and Libra. All right. Let me know if it resonates. Doesn't have to be any of those signs. That's just the main energies that came through in the reading. Now, someone in the live did ask, are we doing mini reads, guys? um, I don't know. I don't think we're going to do mini reads though. I think tonight we're going to just go through the all signs, but maybe sometime this weekend I'll do a pop-up read. But if you are eager to get a reading, you could always book one with me at MickeyDivineSpiritualGuidance.com. Right now, your girl has been booked and busy as always. So that's the thing. I have a lot of stuff going on, and it'll just kind of drain me to be able to do this all signs reading plus do a live. I've already done a couple of readings this morning, so you can imagine, plus do my full 9 to 5. So I don't want to burn out, I don't want to burn out, but be on the lookout, guys. There are times for newbies here. There are times when I will do live mini reads with you guys. So it's just whenever I feel, the energy calls for me to do it, and I have the energy to do it. But tonight is just not that night. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. All right, Aries, that's what we have. We have Taurus next. So yeah, it's for the tarot readers that watch me, y'all get it. It's kind of like you just kind of have to just pace yourself when you do stuff like this, because it will deplete your energy for sure. Exactly, Raquel. It's like you have to prioritize your well-being, and being a very giving and loving and selfless person that I am, I've had to learn to put boundaries in place for myself, because I will go on, and people that have watched me over the few years that I've been on this platform, you guys know I will be on lives for hours at a time. I think one of the lives that I did recently with mini reads, I was on a live for like 6+ hours. Yeah. So that's how much I give back to so many people, to help a lot of people. And sometimes I have to just tell myself to stop. So tonight is one of those nights I have to just pause, because I still have other clients that are waiting for readings as well. So thank you for your understanding and patience, guys. Taurus. I know, Kel. I know. I'm crazy. I know. He's like, oh my gosh. I know. Very draining. You guys have no idea. Like literally that's why I do these readings at night, is because I'm so depleted. And one thing you guys don't know is I think this is just inbred in a lot of spiritual people. We tend to not really sleep well. I think a lot of spiritual people don't sleep well because we just kind of get called to wake up in the middle of the night. Also being a single mom, and just all my life, I've always been a light sleeper. So, and I'm very sensitive to noise, energy. Sometimes I wake up because of dreams. So I don't sleep very well. So I love to do my readings mostly at night. One, because I work my day job as a teacher, and then I get home, make sure my son is fed. I got everything situated how I want it, get a little snooze in, and then I come on and I do these lives with you all. And then I crash and I get a good night's sleep. At least it makes me sleep pretty good. And so it's just a good way for me to kind of just get some good sleep until I get that nudge to wake up in the middle of the night. And it's crazy. Yeah. Aqua Vibe says I look refreshed. Girl, because I got my concealer on. I got my concealer on, and I have found a vitamin, and I don't know the name of it, y'all. It's a vitamin that I take, and it has substances in it that gives you a little energy boost. And some of you guys have seen me do loaded teas, or like do the refresher teas. I'll do those as well. And I try to drink a lot of water. So that kind of helps. And then, of course, when you get of a certain age, when your body says, lay your butt down, I lay down and rest. And that's the only way I can get on these lives and do it halfway refreshed. And that's what it is. And sometimes I think my subscribers who are very tapped in can tell I'm drained. They're like, Mika, are you okay? And I'm like, y'all, not feeling well, but I'm gonna get through the reading. But today I feel pretty good. I'm just a little tired, just a little bit. All right. Thank you, Aqua Vibes. She says she loves my makeup. Thank you. Here we go, Taurus. Taurus. And people that watch me, that know me in real life, they would say honestly, like, your girl is busy. They don't, like, people that know me, they're like, I don't know how you like still function. Like, you do so much. And I really do. And it's a part of who I am. I just love to serve. I love to stay busy. I love to pour into my passions and my gifts and help people. And it's just something fun. It's like a hobby that's kind of turned into a low-key business. So everything I do is centered around serving and helping others. So I really enjoy it, but it does take a toll on you. So all of those people who are natural empaths, people that want to serve and help people, you got to recharge your battery, okay? Sometimes you got to step back and just rest. And I've had to learn the hard way sometimes. Yeah. What sign am I, Raquel? I'm an Aquarius sun. I'm an Aries moon, an Aquarius Venus, and a Scorpio rising. Yeah. And I think I got a few like Cancer somewhere in my chart too, a little bit. But that's my main placements right there. So a lot of Aquarius. I'm definitely a real Aquarius, but I am an Aries moon. You're an Aries moon too? Wow. Okay, cool. So yeah, we're very passionate. Like when we set our mind on something, we're going for it, right, Raquel? We're going for it. Yeah. Okay, Taurus, let's do this. Thank goodness for timestamps, y'all. Woohoo! Spirit, tell me a little bit about Taurus. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign. So Taurus, think of someone right now. Think of someone right now. Tell me about Taurus's person that's on Taurus's mind right now in this moment. What is this person hiding from Taurus? Oh my goodness. We have the same card that we got for Aries. We have unsatisfied. It says, I wasn't happy the way things were going. Let's pull one more. Let's pull one more, Spirit. We also have unappreciated. I felt like you didn't care. Okay. So this person is not happy with you right now, Taurus, because I'm getting you pulled your energy back, your generosity, the things you used to do for this person is no more. And they're pissed off about it. Yeah, they don't feel good. And it's funny, we went into a whole spiel about being selfless and giving and nurturing and loving and pouring into others. You know, I feel like there's a significant, message that was there where a lot of you Tauruses were giving a lot to this person and they were just taking. And sometimes you have people who are total takers and will just deplete and take. Why do I feel like that's what's happening with this person? They just kept taking from you. Tell me a little bit about this unsatisfied, unappreciated energy for Taurus, this person on their mind. We have the Ten of Cups in the reverse. The Queen of Cups. The Two of Swords in the reverse. And underneath the deck, we have the Queen of Wands as well as the Five of Cups. Fake it till you make it. That's what this person's whole mission is. So they knew you wanted love. They knew that you wanted someone that was going to give you a committed long-term relationship, but in the process, I don't think that's what this person was looking for. I think this person was really looking for support in some type of way. I'm getting emotional support, for some of you guys, financial support. But you could have been dealing with a liar, a manipulator, where anytime you would let this person come back into your life, into your world, or you would give them another chance, they would go right back and treat you the same type of way that you told them, please don't do that. Don't lie, don't cheat, don't use me. You know, whatever they were doing, you were calling this person out on their crap and they would go back and do the same thing. But there's very much a lot of significance about your love. You were just like a very empathic and nurturing person. If you missed what I talked about before I did this Taurus reading, I was just talking about how sometimes people who are just very giving and very nurturing and empathetic tend to just give so much. So I'm talking to a Taurus, you just gave so much of yourself to this person where it just depleted your energy, depleted your resources, and you just felt like, what's the point of staying in this? While this person was benefiting, you were being depleted. Hey, Mr. Pops. And that's what I'm saying. Anytime they would try to make amends, they would make it sound good. Okay, I'm going to change. I'm not going to do that stuff I did before. No, I'm not like that. It's bull, y'all. It's total bull. Like this person is so good at like their words. I'm getting like a wordsmith. They like to sell a dream, say a lot of things that sound so good, and then you're like, well, maybe I'm overthinking, or maybe I'm, you know, maybe I need to give this person a chance, right? So with the Four of Pentacles to the Six of Swords, it's almost like this person is hoping that you'll bring things back into a peaceful state. Yeah. But what about you? You know, let's look at you. I don't think you really got much out of this. Let's see. What about Taurus? What did Taurus get out of the deal? Yeah, you invested a lot into this person romantically to try to get them to do right by you. So you were like, you were the one compromising while this person was just sitting back experiencing the good life. So of course they want to come back. Of course they enjoyed it. You were suffering in the process. Yeah, we have RD. Nature says, yep, he did. This time I needed help. And if I did have money, I would have been in trouble. Yeah. So I think for you, like you're fine on your own. Um, you're not codependent. I'm getting like a big codependent energy from your person, Taurus. And when you start taking that loving, nurturing energy away, that's when they began to feel unappreciated. So that's what it's all about. It's about, again, blaming you. It's all your fault, you know? It's all your fault. With the Queen of Wands here to the Five of Cups, if this person was entertaining someone else, they regret that because this Queen of Wands, all they can offer them was passion and not real, true, nurturing love and authentic love. And I think that's what you were offering them. A lot more emotional investment versus these karmics or whoever this person may have tried to talk to. It wasn't. It wasn't it. Yeah. Yep. Deborah says, thank you so much for the reading. This is definitely spot on. Yeah, so you made the right choice, Taurus. For Tauruses that resonate with that story, you definitely made the right choice. This person could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I also got air sign predominantly here, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Yeah, a lot of air, a lot of water. A lot of air, a lot of water. Yeah. You're welcome, T Rose. T Rose says, thank you for the Aries and the Taurus reading. Robin says, he used me and I fell for his lies. I told y'all. They were running game, Taurus, running game. But no more. I heard that. Yes, no more. And he was two-timing me too. Like I said, third party. I'm good, y'all. I'm so good. I love it when that happens. And you said, I found out that as well. So you dumped him. Very good. Very good. You deserve so much better than that. So that definitely sounds like that was a personal reading for you, Robin, for sure. For sure. All right, Gemini, let's do this. Welcome, everybody. If you guys are here watching live, hey, we are just now getting things started. We've already done Aries, Taurus, and we're headed off to do Gemini next. So sit back, relax, get a glass of wine, water, drink, and hang out with us tonight. As we navigate through the viewer choice reading. This one is for all of you that voted on the community page. And as you guys see, we have T Rose here modding, keeping you guys in the loop. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask. But if you have a personal reading question, I kindly ask that you book a reading with me on my website, MikaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com, because a couple of you guys did ask earlier. But thank you all so much for being here. And if you're watching live, 100 and something of you watching live, don't hesitate to say, hey, you may get a shout out. I love to talk to you guys all the time. So that's why I always go live on this channel. I love to interact with you guys. Hey, from Barbados. What up? What up, Andrea? Nice. So Raquel is dealing with a Gemini. As you guys know on this channel, I get a lot of you guys that watch my individual sign reads. And some of you guys said that the reading resonated from the cross-watcher perspective. And that happens a lot too. I'm good now. So if you watch your sun, moon, rising, or Venus signs, and if you watch cross-watcher readings, a lot of times those readings will still resonate with you. Really, really cool. Really, really cool. So check it all out. Hang out with us and enjoy it. Yeah. JMM says, yes, it does. Yeah. Yep. Good to see you, JMM. If you don't know what your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign is, check out the description box below. There's a link. All you got to do is click on it, put in your date of birth, and it'll give you a full natal chart report, which is really, really cool. Kind of freaky because we're like, they know too much. But that'll kind of help you navigate through watching tarot, especially watching my readings, because your girl is the real deal. All right. Here we go, Geminis. Where you at? Gemini. No Geminis here? I had a lot of Geminis on the other reading I did for Gemini. JMM is a Gemini rising. Sanrio is here, who's a Gemini. Hey. We got a cross watcher for Gemini. Sunshine. Hey, Sunshine in the building. Malik. Okay, folks are coming through now. Let's do it. Let's do it, y'all. So Gemini, I want you to think of someone right now. Focus on that person. Okay, you ready? Let's see. Hey, Debbie. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Gemini. Gemini's person that's on their mind right now in this moment. What isn't this person sharing with Gemini that Gemini needs to know? We have confused. I feel unclear about where we stand. I feel unclear about where we stand, Gemini. That's what your person isn't telling you. I feel like you switched it up on them and they didn't see it coming. So they're like, wait a second, what the hell is going on with Gemini? Gemini was supposed to always be here through the good, the bad, and the ugly. So what in the heliante is going on with Gemini these days? Gemini is tripping. You tripping, Gemini. Wait a second. What you doing? Where you going? So let's clarify this. Let's see why this person's confused. But I'm already picking up like you switched up the game. You switched up. Like they can't understand why you switched up on them. Spirit, talking about this confusion. We have the Hermit. The Nine of Swords. And the Eight of Wands. Underneath the deck, we have the King of Swords in the reverse and the Hierophant. So you were dealing with a liar. Yep. You were dealing with someone who was selling you a dream, telling you that they wanted a traditional relationship, but this is someone that is not traditional. Not traditional at all. And as they sit back and spend time to themselves in hermit mode, they think like, what should I do? What should I do? Should I reach out to Gemini? Should I hold back? What should I do? Because I know Gemini wants something real, wants something traditional. And I don't know if I really want to give Gemini that. That's the thing. That's the thing. Yeah, you're dealing with a manipulator that likes to sell a lot of dreams for sure. Yeah. So let's clarify. What is this Hermit energy here? The King of Cups, okay, and the Five of Cups. They miss you. This is someone who didn't realize how much emotional investment they had with you and how much they really did feel love for you until you were gone. Until you switched it up on them. When you switched it up on them, it was like, wait a second. Wait a second. Wait. I wasn't ready. Wait, Gemini. Wait a second. Hold up. So now, this is how they feel. No. This is not how the plan was supposed to go. This is some bull. This is not how the plan was supposed to go. What do they mean by that, Spirit? The plan. What was the plan for this person? Three of Swords. And the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay then. So the plan was, you ready for this? The plan was to be with this other hoe. But that's not working out. So this is what's triggering this person to want to take action towards you. Can you tell me a little bit more about this Queen of Pentacles in reverse? Page of Pentacles in reverse. 10 of Pentacles. This hoe said, check this out, bruh, sis, check this out. I don't want your ass. Karma for that ass. I wasn't ready. This person wasn't ready. This is not according to the plan. Like I said, they weren't ready for all this. Wait a second. Wait a damn second. I was supposed to run off on Gemini, run off to go to this hole. This hole was supposed to take me, and I was supposed to run off into the sunset. But this hoe over here being stingy and stuff, talking about they don't really want me like that. So what am I supposed to do? I guess I'm a holler at Gemini. Gemini, hey, how you doing? I missed you. Hold on. I missed you. You know, they got it. You know, them fellas got to put a little bass in it. Yeah, I miss you, girl. I've been thinking about you all night long. And if it's a lady, Gemini, if you a fella watching and it's a lady, she gonna be like, hey, I missed you so much. Oh my gosh. And all the Geminis are like, bitch, please. Should I tell them or are you going to tell them? Bitch, please. Can we have a new start? Can we start over, boo? A big head. Listen, confusion. They about to be really confused in a second. Confusion. Because what's going to end up happening is, Gemini, I think you're going to, let's see what you're going to do. I'm not even going to predict. I feel like you're going to reject him, but let's see what you're going to do. What is Gemini going to do? Be cute or whatever. Be handsome or whatever. Mind your business. Queen of Wands and the Empress in reverse. You're going to be triggered a little bit. You're going to be triggered a little bit. Hey, y'all going to be triggered a little bit. You know it. Look. Don't be lying in the comments. Y'all be lying. Don't be lying, Gemini. You know you missed this fool. You know you miss him. Yup, you miss him. But you also are going to go back and think about what this person actually did. You're going to be like, okay, nah, I can't do it. Nah, I can't. But you know, he did lay it down. You know, you might be like on that time with it. But then you're like, nah, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. Shame on you. Shame on you. Oh my gosh. Gemini, what in the heck? You got me like, look, you got me like your person. What in the world going on with y'all? Okay. I get it. I get it, Gemini. You really have a lot of love for this person. But what you don't know is this person had a whole nother plan, a whole nother mission that had nothing to do really with you. So, hey, do what you want with it. They could be a Virgo, a Taurus, an Aquarius, a Sagittarius, an Aries, a Libra, a Scorpio, Pisces. Could be anybody. That's the main energies there. Boy, oh boy, y'all. Boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy. Sunshine says, like Missy Elliott says, is it worth it? Let me work it. I can't with y'all, Gemini. I love my air sign peeps. That's what's up. That's what's up. All right, that's what we have for Gemini. We're moving on to Cancer. Cancerians. My beautiful, lovely Krabby Patties. Get those crab legs up in the air and wave it like you just don't care. Hey. It was funny. Somebody on the last live says, so you saying I can't get my crab legs up? Y'all so nasty. I can't stand y'all Cancers. Y'all some nasty folks. Get a room. Get a room. Y'all want to get your crab legs up. Nasty. Oh, X-rated Cancers. Pandamon says, Miss Mika is my new favorite tarot reader. She is definitely on point. Thank you. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for the love and support. And I got to give a big shout out to Tyler, man. Tyler is amazing. I didn't expect him to give me a shout out like that. And I was blown away to know that he actually watches my stuff. I was like, you know, so that was super cool. So a lot of you guys are here because of him, but he is an amazing reader. And for my people who haven't checked out Tyler's tarot, please check him out. He is amazing. One of the real OGs in the game, an inspiration to a lot of us tarot readers out there. So yeah, check it out. All right, Cancer, we are on to you guys now. Daisy says, yes, I'm hooked. What up, girl? Yeah. We have fun around here. We have fun, we laugh, we cry, we get serious. I'm an Aquarius, so I'm a wild card. And I'm an Aries moon, so I be popping off on these hoes sometimes too, because some of them got to just get it. Some of them got to get it, because I'm just saying, they got to hear about it, because nobody got time. Okay, nobody got time. And then I'm a Scorpio rising, so I'm the FBI, CIA. I'm going to give you all the tea, because I already know. All right, and I'm an Aquarius, so you know I already know. You know I already know. So you came to the right channel. You came to the right channel if you want to know the truth. Coco got her legs in the air. Yo, man, I will never forget that one reading we did, Cancer. It was so funny. I don't know what I said, but I was like something about put your legs down, cross your legs, close your legs, get them crab legs down. I don't remember what I said, y'all, that day, but I was in tears. It was so funny. And it was funny because all the Cancers were playing along with me and making me laugh. I couldn't even get through the whole reading. It was hilarious. I said, y'all no good. Y'all no good. Y'all some nasty folks, man. I got some nasty old X-rated OnlyFans, old porn stars, old corn hub folks on this channel. Get a room. Get a room. All right, Cancer, let's see what we got. So Cancer, now Cancer people, think of a person. Think of someone right now in this moment. Okay. Let's see what they're not telling you. Let's see. Spirit, tell me about Cancer's person that's on their mind right now in this moment. What is this person not telling Cancer? We have mistakes. Oh. I wish I could right my wrongs, Cancer. Yeah, this person really messed up. They messed up. They effed up. They fumbled. They fumbled. I heard they fumbled a blessing. I heard this person did a lot of things that was wrong to you. They wish they could go back in time and make some adjustments and changes. Let's see what that's all about. Spirit, tell me about these mistakes that this person wished that they can make right. What were these mistakes? What are they talking about? We have the Ace of Swords, the Fool in the reverse, we have the Eight of Cups in the reverse, and underneath the deck we have the Nine of Wands as well as the Hangman in the reverse. So it feels as if they are sitting in a pool of regret for sure. And it just has to deal with this person wishing that they would have really worked on this relationship and done right by you when they had a chance. The truth is they want to be with you. They just cause so much damage and so much pain where you probably don't want to trust them anymore. And it's that right there where it kind of was that eye opener moment where this person realized like they should have not crossed that line with you, because Cancer, you're a pretty forgiving sign. Most Cancers will take a lot of crap out of the name of love. You know, when you love hard. You know, you'll be willing to stick around sometimes, you know, stick around a little bit longer than you should in most cases. So this person must have did a number on you for sure. Yeah, they played a lot of mind games with you that backfired on them. They may have said a lot of things to you to get you like confused, all up in your head, telling you they wanted a relationship and to build something substantial, but keeping you stuck or feeling like you were strong along. They never really fully invested or fully gave their best. They just kind of gave you lukewarm energy, breadcrumbs. It was too risky. It was way too risky for them to give you much. So they kept telling you a lot of hopes and dreams just to keep you invested. And in the process, Cancer, you were giving, sticking around, trying to believe this person, trying to hold on to hope that maybe things will improve. And it just never changed. So this last time that this person tried to come back, or there will be another time this person tries to come back, they're going to be met with rejection because I think you have reached your limit. And this is where they're realizing that they probably, you know, did a little bit too much. Can you tell me a little bit about that, Spirit? What is it specifically they did, like where they feel like they made a big mistake? What was that? Joy says, damn it, you're good. She said every word in the reading. I'm new to your channel. Thanks. He's trying now. Thank you so much for your sharing your story. I appreciate that. Yeah. So this is the problem. Like, I really feel like this is somebody that was more concerned about their own agenda, themselves. Very selfish individual. Whatever would benefit them, they're all for it. But when it came to you, you were not prioritized. You were put on the back burner. And that's what they regret. They kind of feel like, you know, at the end of the day, you would forgive them. They pegged you as weak. Mm-hmm. They say Cancer's weak. They'll take me back. They always do. Until you put your foot down one day and they're like mad and pissed off because they're trying to get you to drop your guard again. This is where they realize that they effed up. So Casey says, same here, right on point. So, I really feel like at the end of the day, this person wants to be with you under the condition that you allow them to still move how they want to move. It's okay to be in a relationship with you, Cancer, because you gonna be there. You got me. But I want to make sure that I can do whatever I want to do. So it felt like you were in a relationship by yourself. You didn't get the benefits of selflessness that someone offers in a relationship. So, if you really want to be about self-love, self-healing, evolution, and growth, you realize one day, Cancer, some of you guys, it may take a little bit later, but you realize at that moment that this is not a person that is ever going to change. And I have to honor myself, love myself, be in tune with my sense of self-worth and self-love to be willing to walk away. Their problem, not yours. Just saying. Mistake. Big mistake. They should have got it right, should have got it tight. Okay. This person could be an Aquarius, a Libra, a Gemini. We also have fixed sign energy for sure. Very stubborn person here. Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo. And we also have a little bit of fire, Aries, Leo, Sag. Let me tell you something though. If this is your story, Cancer, and you stood on business, I'm proud of you. I'm so effing proud of my Cancers because let me tell y'all be getting on my nerves. Y'all do not know how to just cut it off. And I'd be like, woo, boy, I'd be like, Cancer, Cancer, get them crab legs down. Shut it down, baby. Get them crab legs down to the ground. And y'all want to keep them up and keep them all buttery. Y'all want to keep them lathered and up in the sky. Come on now, Cancer. I need y'all to get it down. With love. So it's good if you've chosen a different path. Many of you guys have, and some of you guys will have to repeat the karmic cycle before you're ready. And that's okay. That is a part of the spiritual experience. And so good for you, Cancer. And if you didn't check out earlier, people that are Aries, Taurus, Geminis, or Cancers, check out my page. I did individual signs for those 4 individual signs yesterday. So very in-depth love reading for January 2026 for those that are interested. It's a you versus your person reading. So check it out. So next, Leo. Mighty Leo's next. I can mess around with Cancers. My mom's a Cancer. Love you, mama, if you're watching. My son is a Cancer. Oh, Cancers. I swear, y'all. Cancer. But I'm glad it resonated for y'all. Oh, your stomach's still hurting. Yeah, I picked up that energy yesterday, Cassandra. So I'm sorry that you're struggling. Just get some rest and, drink a lot of water. Keep stress levels down. And anytime you feel stressed or overwhelmed, I always tell people to transmute the energy. If you want to be on a spiritual healing journey, always transmute your energy and pour into hobbies, things you enjoy, positive things that'll make you laugh. Even if you got to turn on some music and get to dancing in the middle of the room. And go a little wild, you know what I'm saying? Just to get smiling and laughing and get all of that negativity and harnessing all of that sadness and doom and gloom off of you. It's going to be a journey for sure. You know, I know my cancers, you guys tend to hold and harness a lot of emotion. And so it's really important that you transmute it into your career, your children, your hobbies, your passions, your goals, your money, right? Your looks, for those that are ready to get back out there and show them what you're working with. Wow, Mika Divine stays her rump at the house. So yeah, do what you got to do to just enjoy life. Because one thing I will say, and I always talk about this on the channel and with my clients, time is the most valuable thing we have. Time. So why waste it on people, things, energies, and experiences that do not serve us? Why? When we can set ourselves free and live our life to the fullest. Because as you guys know, tomorrow is never promised to anyone. We're on God's time. So what are you doing every single day, every single hour, every single minute, every single second that really counts? What mark are you leaving on the world? And what are you doing to get yourself to the next level? Okay. Something to think about. Leo's next. Cancer, don't cry. Cancer, don't cry. I know Cancer's like, Mika. Stop it. But seriously, I do have some cancers in my natal chart. That's why I can kind of like a little emotional. Um, yeah, I get a little emotional sometimes. Some of you guys that have watched me on this channel have actually seen me cry on camera a few times. And it's horrible. I just be like, please stop crying. Please stop crying. Yeah. Leo, mighty Leos. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. I love Leo energy. You're very welcome. You're very welcome, Daisy. Thank you for the roses. Sam is here bringing that fire. Hey, y'all better make room for the Leos. Make space. Make space for the Leos. They have entered the live. Make room. I got you, Leos. I know you guys got to have your moment. Like, seriously, I have Leo friends, and if I don't acknowledge them, I have some Leo friends that I work with. If I don't acknowledge them, they be like, I know, Heifer, I know you see me. And I'm like, okay, I'm sorry. I didn't say hi. I didn't. I love it though. I'm here for it. I love a Leo energy. They're so cool and dope and fun. I love it. I love it. But y'all can be a little cocky sometimes. No, you're not cocky. You're just confident. Uh-oh. That's what you tell them when people say, Leos, y'all be so cocky. Y'all think y'all the stuff. Be like, because do you not know who I am? I'm just very confident. I'm sorry if you're not confident about who you are. Confidently cocky. That's what Sunshine said. But Leos are fun though. Like for real, Frankie, I love Leos. I don't know what it is about you guys. You guys are just like, just like fun, like really a ball of sunshine. You know, you can be having a horrible day and then you just call up that Leo friend and they just make you smile. They just make you smile. And I'll tell you who is another sign that I really love that makes me smile a lot of times. Sagittariuses are fun too. Sagittarius, it's something about fire signs. Fire signs, y'all trip. I love y'all. I guess because I'm an air sign, you know, air and fire go well together. But it's something about fire energy. Y'all can definitely Bring a lot of energy into the room, and I love it. High energy, yeah. And you know, me being an Aquarius, I'm just like, bye, blah. Okay, let's do it. Jan says, you like my cheerfulness. Thank you so much. I'm trying to stay positive, upbeat, you know, because thoughts become things, energy vibrations are real. You feel it, you live it, you smile, you bring joy into your own aura and energy. It is magnetic. And I want you guys smiling. I want you guys happy and feeling good, you know, and it's very attractive, ladies. And when you smile and you don't walk around looking mean mug, guys don't want to talk to a woman that's like this. But if you're like, hey, how y'all doing? Hey, you know, if you're like that, that's attractive, you know? So it's an attractive thing. Do I feel like smiling all the time? Absolutely not. Sometimes I'm smiling because I'm cursing in my head because I'm an Aries moon. So what people don't know is sometimes when I'm at work, because I'm a teacher, and I work with high schoolers and they be saying some stuff. And you know, as an Aquarius, my face don't lie. I just sit there and smile and I just like, and I done probably ran off a whole bunch of stuff in my head that I can't say. Okay. But it's the truth, you know. So smiling is a good cover for what you really want to say. We want to pop off on these hoes. You be like, yeah. And you just be like, you be cussing all up in your head. Okay, here we go, Leos. Jan says, now I really dig you. I love teaching you too. Yeah, I do. I love it. That's what I do professionally. I have multiple degrees. I'm almost a communication major undergrad. So I got my bachelor's degree in communication broadcasting. So this is my passion is creation, right? And then I got my master's degree in teacher leadership and my education specialist degree in school administration. So I'm multifaceted in a lot of different things. I'm very creative. I love to teach. I love to serve. I love to help. And I have always had a spiritual gift. So I love to do this because it's like a combination of all my things. I get to teach you guys a lot of the things that I know, but I also get to tap into my spirituality and I get to be creative. So it's like really, truly fun to me to do this stuff. So that's what I do. All right. Here we go. Let's do it. Leos. Mighty, mighty Leos. You're welcome. Spirit. Tell me a little bit about mighty, mighty Leo. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Think of somebody, Leo. Think of somebody right now. Think of somebody right now. What is this person not telling Leo, Spirit? What is this person not telling Leo? We have unworthy. You're a better person than I am, Leo. I'm so unworthy of you. And all of the Leos in the room are like, duh. Listen, this person says, I am unworthy of you, basically. You're a better person than I am. This person feels like they don't deserve you. I'm heavy on like, this person doesn't measure up to what you need what you deserve, your vibrational match, they just don't measure up. That's what they don't want you to know. So, if this is your story, this person was someone who may have led you on to believe that they could be all the things that you told them early on you needed in a partner, but that was all a lie. This is not who they are. This is someone that really put on a front to make themselves seem like they can match your gangster, but they really kind of like a page. So this could be somebody very immature, less established, has less going on in their life than you. You could be somebody way more established, a lot more things going for yourself than this individual here. Can you tell me about why this person feels like they're unworthy for Leo? Why do they feel that way? We have the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. The Knight of Wands in the reverse. The Ten of Cups in the reverse. And underneath the deck, we have the Three of Cups in the reverse and the Fool. So yeah, they want to just kind of like hold their head down in shame, pull their energy back, and just grieve the loss of you. They need you more than you need them. But the only way that they feel like they can come back is to keep this lie going. If they were to be completely honest with you about who they are, it would probably be like kind of setting themselves up for failure. That's how they kind of feel. Can you tell me a little bit more about this Nine of Pentacles in reverse? Very, very much a codependent person. That's another reason why this person could be a bit standoffish, always putting the relationship on hold, or you feeling like it's strung along or just doesn't really progress. It's always something with this person, right? It's like, why won't this person just let this relationship naturally grow, blossom, develop? It's because they know they ain't got it. They're not built for that. This is somebody who can't even really do for themselves. They're not at a level within their life where they feel like they have all their stuff together. Now, some of you guys may say, well, no, they got a job, they got a place to stay. No, I'm talking about spiritually, mentally, physically, financially. This is someone that just feels they just can't measure up to all the things. All of your boxes that you need checked, they can't check them. So it was very much exactly, Frankie, someone that was good at pretending. And for a lot of you Leos, it wasn't until much later into the relationship until you start doing the math and you're like, the math ain't math and something's wrong with this dude. Something's wrong with this girl. Why are they in and out, flaky? They say they want a relationship. They say they want to build. They say they want a marriage or whatever. But this is someone that is really, jealous of you. They're not going to tell you that. They wish they had what you had. They wish they had the level of success and the things that you have going on for yourself. And if anything, the very thing that they looked up to you about and they honored you and respected you about was the very thing that they are also very jealous of you about. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? So you wanted them to be an emperor or an empress. Gender doesn't matter in tarot. In other words, you wanted this person to be a natural leader. Step their game up and be a loyal partner, someone that can really shake and move. You didn't want to have to put in all this work. You wanted to just step back at some point and just let this thing be on cruise control. You couldn't have it on cruise control. you going like stopping and you pit stopping and you turning and you go, it's like, oh my gosh, when are we going to just like let this relationship flow? When is it just going to just be smooth? It was never smooth sailing with this person because you're talking about, again, someone that doesn't really have what they say they have, or they can't produce what they say they can produce. And so they played a lot of games, told a lot of lies, did a lot of stuff behind your back. Yeah, Cassandra says car sick. Yeah, after a while, a lot of you Leos, exactly like Cassandra, got car sick with this fool because they got you all over the place. You're like, what the hell's going on? Whew. How does Leo feel about this? Six of Cups and the Fool. I think there is something significant about the history. You definitely have history with this person. And when things were good, they were good, right? Let's be wrong. Let's call a spade a spade. It was good. And that was the very thing you were holding on to. That is what kept you in this, was the fact that when you were there, it was good. When it was good. Here is the problem. It never lasted. It was only good for so long, and then something would happen. And it would throw you for a loop. Like I say, it would like, okay, we're going, and then we like, detour. Now what? So you kind of feel like if this person could get their crap together, you would absolutely love to continue to build a beautiful future with this person. But there is also a lot of you guys that really don't want to have to fight this battle. You don't want to have to like tell this person how to show up, how to act, what to do, how to be you want to just like have it on cruise control. You want to just show up and just let this person be that emperor. Unfortunately, Leo friends, this ain't no emperor. This ain't. What is this person's energy now? King of Pentacles in reverse. This is someone who's very much in a very possessive energy. They would only keep you around because they don't want you to have access to anyone else. I'm also getting this as a very stubborn and stingy individual that is not bringing much to the table other than wanting to harness all that you have. Give me all that Leo has. I don't want Leo to give that to anyone else. Leo's love, compassion, some of y'all place to stay. Whatever you were giving this fool, some of y'all was laying it down in the bedroom. Give me that too. Like, but what you gonna get? You know what I'm saying? And that is the problem right there. What you getting out of this? That's the problem. You're not going to be a part of an experience, Leo, where someone isn't going to show up for you after all you've done. You got to have something out of the pot too. But this is somebody showing up in a very stingy energy. You're not doing that. So if you go back to this person, because some of you Leos need to hear this, hear me. If you go back to this fool, you're going to repeat the cycle. It's right here. Listen to me. Rawr. Rawr. Leo. I'm going to bite y'all, Leo. Do not go back to this person unless you want to repeat the cycle. Walk away. Walk away. Bamika. No. Now, This person doesn't still measure up. And maybe you guys need to know that. They're going to tell you, though, that they changed, though. But they've done that before. They've told you I've changed. I'm better. I'm going to do the right thing. I just got to work out this. I got to work out that. You know how folks be talking. When are you going to draw the line in the sand and say enough is enough? Because there's so many more people out here in the world. You don't have to settle. But somebody watching. That's why some of you Leos are quiet in the chat right now. I feel you. Rawr, rawr. Love y'all. This person could be a earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Aquarius, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. That's all I'm going to say. It could be anybody, though. I got water here, too, though. Anybody. Anybody. Okay. Well, we're on a roll. Sam says, Mika, 100% reading my life. I'm shocked. Yeah. Listen, y'all, if you're new here, welcome to the real deal. Welcome to the real deal. All right. Y'all hit the like button, show your girl some love. Also subscribe to the channel as well, because that's a big important step. Some of you guys watch the content, never hit the like button, even if you're a silent watcher, which is really cool. I love my silent watchers because you guys are the people that end up booking the readings and the video calls. And I get to meet you guys and I'm like, wait, you're who? I never even interact with you in the chat. And then I get some clients who I do interact with the chat and I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it's you, you know? So don't forget to hit that like button, show your girl some love and support. It means the world to me that you guys are here. But of course, we can't get other beautiful souls here unless you do so. You got to tell the algorithm to send people here that really need these messages. And if you're just here listening and hanging out, that's fine too. It definitely does help out. And don't hesitate to also book that personal, you know, visit the website, MikaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com. I do offer personal readings. So check it out. And Virgo's next. Virgos, where you at? Debbie's here. My girl, Debbie. Frankie is here. We got Libra, who is a Virgo Venus. This Nene says sending love. Sending love back to you too. Darren, hey, is a Virgo also. All right, a lot of Virgos here. Okay, Virgos that are secretly judging my hair right now. I know y'all looking at these ends, these little French tips. I mean, these little, you know, these little, look like rats done sucked on the edge of my hair. Look at that. That look like a hot mess. Look at that. Virgo, stop judging me. Then look at this. You see this little piece of hair that coming up? Y'all judging me already. Y'all judging me. Let me lay it down. Every time I get to the Virgo read, I feel like I have to adjust myself and get it right, get it tight. Because y'all going to be just sitting there staring at it like. Look, I know I need a refill too. I know I need a refill. Stop judging my nails. Stop judging my nails. I know I look raggedy, but it is what it is. I love Virgos because y'all gonna keep it real with folks. Like, listen. I know I need a refill, Virgo. I understand. I understand the assignment. We gonna make it happen at some point. I don't know when, but it is what it is. Listen, did you remember the story I told you guys? I went to a bar with one of my friends and this dude had the nerve to try to talk to me. And he was like, we were talking and stuff like that. And he was like, oh, you got your nails done. And I said, yeah, I got you like my nails? He said, you need a refill. I'm like, Nigga. Is that what we're doing? Talking about I need a refill. Then he went into this whole thing about how, oh, do you cook? And I said, yeah, I cook. He's like, you gonna cook for me? Nigga. Nigga. Baby, listen. He must not understand who the hell I am. I said, baby, check this out. I must have got up so quick. I looked at my friend and I said, girl, you gotta go to the bathroom? He just kept talking. I was like, girl, you hear that? You hear that? I think I hear something, but I don't hear nothing. I think I need to go to the bathroom. And I got up and walked off. Oh, ho. Bitch ass. He made me mad, y'all. He made me so mad talking about you need a refill. I was like, oh, gay self, get away from me. I should have backslapped it. I should have pimp slapped his ass. I swear, man. Talking about you need a what dude? Like seriously, ladies, come on now. Come on now. A dude talking about you need a refill. How many dudes even know what a refill is? Come on, that's some gay stuff right there. That's gay. That's gay, my boy. Gay. No offense to the gays. I love the gays. I'm just saying. Oh, that's that Aries moon that came out because I was ready to cuss. I said, no, I gotta be a lady. And I just hit him. I just turned my back at the bar away from him while he was still running his mouth, trying to talk his game or whatever. And I was like, girl, you hear that? Because I don't hear nothing. But I know I got to go to the bathroom. Got me messed up, y'all. Oh, my gosh. Ah! That was the worst. I mean, I got some stories for y'all. My singles, I got some stories for y'all. Y'all ain't even heard the best of the best. Some of y'all that's been here, y'all done heard my little dating story. Oh, man. Oh, man. Okay, here we go, y'all. Jen says, I love you, Mika. You're so funny. I saw you at Tyler's the other day, and I always show up on Virgos right on time. Hey, Jen. Jen the Gem. Hey. Okay. So, Virgos, I want you to think of someone right now. Think of somebody right now. Okay. Okay. And then we're going to see what they're not telling you. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Virgo's person that's on their mind right now in this moment. What is this person not telling Virgo? We have neglected. I failed to give you what you need. Neglected. I failed to give you, Virgo, what you need. So now they feel neglected. I feel like they were neglecting you first, and then you said, the hell with you. And now they feel neglected. You see how that worked? All right, let's keep going. Mama Lisa, hey. Spirit, tell me about this neglected energy for Virgo's person. We have Temperance. Five of Wands. The Fool in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Four of Pentacles in the reverse and the Seven of Pentacles. I can definitely see what they're talking about. Like you and them are not in a good space right now. Okay. It's been a lot of fighting, arguing, disagreement. There's like that big elephant in the room. I feel right now, a lot of tension going on. And so to keep the peace, I think this is someone that's actually like holding back. They're holding back, but they're still in this energy of wanting to come forward at some point. They just feel like right now is not the right time. Timing is a big factor here. So be patient with me. I think they're also being patient with you, but they were hoping that you would chase them. And because you're not chasing them, that's also another reason why this person's feeling a bit neglected and abandoned. What is this temperance energy? We have the devil in the reverse and the justice. I've got to change my ways if I really want to get Virgo back. I got to change my toxic ways if I want to even consider Virgo giving me a shot. So I probably just need to like give myself a little grace too. I just probably need to wait just a little bit. So they're embracing their singlehood right now, but kind of secretly still wanting to be with you, but don't want to be like they don't want to be the one to chase. They want you to chase. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing right there. That's kind of like sending me over the top with this person's energy for sure. It would make this person's day though, like if you would extend an offer because it would make them know it's safe to approach you. This person's kind of scared of you right now, Virgo. And it has a lot to do with the fact that they neglected you and didn't give you what you needed when you guys were in the relationship. So that's why they're also scared because they know you're really pissed. You've reached your breaking point, probably of no return. So it's just not safe to go towards you right now. Oh, yeah. They're thinking about the emotional manipulation tactics, the mind games, the things that this person, they played a lot of games with you. And they just want to move on from all that. I'm hearing this person say, can we just move on from all that and just allow ourselves to get to a better space, Virgo? I really don't want to sit in this doom and gloom anymore, being alone, being single. I kind of want to be with you again. What do they mean they kind of want to be with Virgo again? With the Tower in the reverse and the Hermit in the reverse, they just don't want to be alone. They still have a lot of work to do though. This is not someone that has changed overnight. The best you'll probably get out of this person, Virgo, and this is just a warning, is temporary success, where they may start off good and then go right back to what they've done before. Yeah. And for them, as long as they can keep you in the energy of realizing that they're beginning to change and get you back on the hook, that would be enough. That would be enough to possibly get back things back rolling. But they're worried. Let's see, how do you feel, Virgo? This person is like, wishy-washy. I don't like it. I don't like it, y'all. Okay, what about Virgo? How does Virgo feel about this person? We have the Page of Swords and we have the Two of Cups in the reverse. You don't trust them. And you may even directly tell this person, like, I don't trust you, fool. Why are you talking to me? Why are you even on my line? Why are you texting me? Why are you even trying to entertain me? Do you not remember what you did to me? And you may not even say that. You may just see their number come up on your line and hit block. Block. Blockity block, block, block. The block is hot. Block. Or you going to just tell them, done, son, I don't trust you. We don't jive too well. And you're very much determined. It's like you're on a mission to make sure this person doesn't come back into your life. I think that deep down, you look at this person as a non-committal player with the Knight of Wands and the Page of Pentacles in reverse. They come in all hot and steamy and fun and exciting, but the relationship goes absolutely nowhere. You look at them as someone that's coming in for a fun time, not a long time. That's why you don't trust them. They've shown you that. So what, you're going to go right back for more foolery? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. This person could be a Sagittarius, Pisces, Scorpio, Aquarius, Libra, Virgo, Taurus, Leo, and Capricorn. I think I said that already. Could be anybody though. That's the main energies coming through. Queen Aries says, Mika, just joining you. Look great at Tyler's party. Thank you so much. I thought I was cute or whatever, girl. I have a little outfit, have a little skirt. I had a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. And the fun thing about it was I didn't really ever really do a road trip to Atlanta in a very long time. I'm in Mississippi, for those that don't know. So driving to Atlanta, that was a journey. But I was like, it's good to just hit the road and try and see. And that was a long drive. So those that saw me go to the party, I know my subscribers are like, where was Mika? Baby, I was on the road and I had to break that thing up because that was a journey. I feel like I was like, oh my God, this is long. So what I did, it was when I left Mississippi, I stopped in Birmingham, spent the night in Birmingham, did my collective reading the morning of the party, drove from Birmingham to Atlanta, hung out with Tyler and everybody there, and then stayed the night in Atlanta, drove back to Mississippi, straight shot to Mississippi from Atlanta. And literally I had to pull over at some point and take a little nap. Y'all, I don't do road trips. Let me tell you, I don't do road trips like that. So I was just like, oh my gosh, what was I thinking? I should have flew, but it gets so expensive when you book a flight last minute. And then I had already booked 2 hotels for this trip. So I was like, I'm gonna just do it. And then, just try it and see how this goes. And it was an adventure, but it was one where I was like, oh my gosh, that was wild. Terry says, I love your Southern accent. Thank you so much. It's funny because I have a dialect. I'm not originally from the South. A lot of you guys will probably say, yeah, you talk a little proper. I'm originally from Southern California, born and raised. I'm a Southern California girl that ended up moving to Mississippi to go to Mississippi State University. So that's where I ended up going to college, ended up meeting my ex-husband, got married, started a family, got divorced, been here ever since. And it's home now. I've been here such a long time. And so can you imagine being in the South around the people with very thick Southern accents? You start picking up a dialect. And the funny thing is when I go back home and I visit family and friends and things back home, I tend to super pick up the Cali lingo. So, that's why they say you got to be careful with the company you keep, because you start picking up traits and qualities and the mannerisms and things. So it just kind of grew on me being here over 20 something years. So yeah. All right. We got Libras next. So Cali girl with a little southern twang. Yep. How long was the drive, Ray? It was about 5.5, 6 hours. I would say if I were to like calculate it all together, about 5.5, 6 hour drive one way. One way was about 5.5 hours / 6 hours. So that was a lot for me. That was a lot for me. When I went to Disney World from Mississippi, I got on a plane. I don't know how people can do 12 hours. People drive to Disney 12 hours. I'm like, what's wrong with y'all? Y'all smoking crack or something? They're like, it's nothing. And I'm like, hex to the no, I am flying. How much are the plane tickets? So my friend, she was like, you should have flew. I said, I know, but it was like I waited the last minute to actually decide how I wanted to get there. And so I just said, screw it. It'll be just cheaper for me to just drive. There goes my friend right there. My friend was like, girl, you need to go ahead and just fly. And I was like, I know, but them tickets are high as hell. So I was being a little cheap person. But I ended up staying at a very nice hotel. One of my faves, one of my favorite hotels is the Embassy Suites. So I really enjoyed myself. And a fun fact, if I'm ever traveling alone, I will book a double room just so I can feel like I have the extra space. I don't know what it is. I don't know if anybody else is like that. When you guys book a hotel and you're by yourself, do any of you guys ever book a double room just so you can have that extra space? It's like an extra bed just to put your luggage and your stuff on and lay your clothes out. And then you have your bed you sleep in. I know that's weird, but I just do that. And then also in case I have friends or people that want to come stay with me, I'm like, y'all, come on, I got a room, extra bed, yeah. So you're that way, Cherie? Yeah, it just makes sense. Like, who cares about myself? I'm not getting a king bed. I'm getting a double room. Plus, I think, ladies, if you're traveling alone and you get a double room, I really feel like it gives off the impression that you're not traveling alone, which in my opinion is a safe option, Ruth, you're the same way? Yeah. So why not? Usually the king room and the double room are the same price. But yeah, it was lovely. I had a beautiful time. It just was a long drive. Oh my gosh. Okay. Here we go, Libras. I love suites too. Listen. And it was like, Embassy Suites is so nice because it's like different rooms. So I love it. Like, I'm just so crazy. Like, I will have the TV on in the other room just because. I'll have the bathroom light on because, like, I don't know. I like to have like a little bit of light because, like I say, I'm a light sleeper. And if I hear noises at night, I need to like be able to see what the heck is going on. But I just like to have that space. It's so unnecessary, I know, but I like it and it's comfortable. And oh my gosh, I love the Hilton chain beds. They're the best. The sheets, the mattresses, it's life. Do you understand me? It's life. I just hate that they be charging y'all to park. Now, the fun fact is, when I finally made it back to the hotel after the party, because I came in so late, the front desk clerk was so kind. She said, you came in so late, so guess what? We're not going to charge you for parking. I said, it's a bit. Thank you so much. I was so excited. I was like, yes, I love getting a steal. Yeah. Okay, here we go, Libra. If you guys keep watching me, you'll learn more and more about me as you guys watch me. My new people. Libras. Where the Libras at? No Libras here? Okay, we got Libra here. Libra 10.1 is here. Oh man, no Libras. Huh, okay. It is what it is. So Libra, if you're watching this video, think about somebody. Think about somebody right now. Phoenix, hey. Think about somebody, all right? Get into that air sign mind of yours and think very deeply. You are getting sleepy. You are getting, I'm just playing. All right, don't tell me who it is. Don't tell me who it is. All right, here we go. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about their person that's on their mind right now in this moment. What is this person secretly thinking about? No, what is this person keeping hidden from Libra? I'm sorry, Libra. What is this person keeping hidden from Libra that Libra needs to know? Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Cards flying everywhere. Jesus. Jesus. Absence. I'm kind of laughing on the inside, y'all. I'm sorry. It says absence. I feel like a part of me is missing without you. They miss you, Libra. So this woman is like looking at photos. So this person may be like literally looking at old texts, old photos, thinking about things you guys did together, memories. They're really reminiscing on a lot of memories you guys shared. And why do I feel like this person really took a lot of the things you guys did together for granted? You know, it's like these, I'm about to cuss y'all, I'm sorry. These people sometimes don't miss you until you're gone. So I feel like there was a significant void in this person's life that you were feeling. That's why a piece of them feels gone that, you know, when you left, because they were getting that fulfillment externally from themselves. This is not someone that's whole and solid, that came to you with all their crap together, strong, independent, have everything going for themselves. This is a broken person. Tell me more about this absence. I feel like a part of me is missing you without you. So we have the Ace of Pentacles, the Emperor in the reverse, and the Five of Cups in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Knight of Wands and the Seven of Wands. So, failed attempts to get you back has been underway lately. So this is someone that's been trying to come towards you, message you, talk to you, have a fresh start. But they do it in a way when it's convenient to them. Does that sound familiar? It's convenient to them to come back when they feel like they've lost something significant. This is a relationship where it's all about them, their experience, their needs, their wants. And when they feel like they're losing you, this is where they switch up the game. And then they make it seem like, oh no, it's always been about you, Libra. That's a damn lie. That's a damn lie. They're only doing that because what's happening is this person's realizing what they may potentially be losing if they don't do something significant. So here they are with a big love bombing offer to try to get you to switch it up and let them come back into your life. When they're ready. That's the problem. When they are ready. When they are ready. Not as soon as they mess up, let me try to fix it. It's, I'm good. I ain't got to do nothing, blah, blah, blah. And then they go off, do whatever they do. I'm not even going to get into whatever they do. Y'all know. Then it's like, maybe I need to go back and apologize and do something because I'm missing out. What does this person want with Libra? They want to work on improving things between you two. Can you give me a little bit more about that? They want to work on getting the relationship to a more better place. This is someone that maybe has been dragging their ass and really have not been giving you a solid relationship. They've been kind of like, fooling around. I can't say it, but the peeing, pussing around. You know what I'm saying? You've been waiting on the moment where they're going to get some balls and be a real man or a real woman and give you a solid offer consistently. Consistency, not here, there, when they feel like it. Consistent, ma'am, sir, bruh, sis. Consistent. Then, when they do, they start bitching and complaining. Oh. It only lasts so long, and then they start complaining about stuff. And you're like, what? So all this, I want to work on it. I want to build. I want to create. I want us to get to a better space. It's only shortly lived because what ends up happening is once you guys get to a certain level, they start bitching and complaining. All that is required to sustain the level of the type of commitment you deserve. You want something traditional, something sustainable. In their mind, they want it. But when it comes to actually putting in the work, that's the problem right there. It's like they always kind of like hope that you are going to pick up the slack. I'm going to do a lot of things in the beginning to get Libra wrapped up back into the cycle. And then I'm going to sit back and hopefully let Libra do the rest of the work. But then it's like in their mind, we can still make this work. It's a very delusional way of thinking. It's almost like someone that just lives on a lot of hopes and dreams. And then when it comes down to putting in the work and realizing that relationships are a lot of work, they just kind of let up. They just let up on you. And then they regret when you be like, you know what? I'm tired of this crap. Absence, bye. Bitch, bye. That's the time you on bitch bye. So now, Libra. You know, One thing I will say about air signs, because I'm an air sign, I'm an Aquarius. Most air signs are pretty transparent and good communicators for the most part. And you're very, intentional about things that you're trying to accomplish. Like you have a mission, you have a goal, you have ideas. And so when it comes to your relationships, Libra, I'm pretty sure there were conversations of what needs to happen here. Not from a standpoint of you trying to control, but really just trying to have order and fairness. Because you're all about making things balanced, right? And fair. So you weren't trying to be selfish. You weren't trying to just be all about you, but you were not going to just sit around and get nothing out of the deal or get the inconsistency or get the energy of someone coming in and out when they feel like you ain't got time for none of that. What's the point? What's the point? That's what you say. Like, why would I be in that? And that's what was happening here. And I can honestly appreciate that, Libra, because that is something that this person's going to have to realize about themselves. That they can't just come in and out of people's life when they please. They can't give people big love bombing offers and be inconsistent. They gotta, when you start big, you gotta end big, baby. You gotta keep showing up. Don't say you're gonna keep showing up and then you be like, oh my gosh. Ooh, 1 week down. Oh boy. Whew, that was a lot of work. That was a lot of work. And then you be like, shoot, let me sit back. Let me take a load off. Maybe Libra can pick up the slack. I think not. I think not. I think gone. Track shoes. Bye. Libra gone out the house. So that's what you were dealing with, Libra, for a lot of you. Doesn't have to be your story, but that's what I got. Your person could be an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Got Aries, fire sign, excuse me. Earth and fire. Fire, Aries, Leo, Sag. Big part of the reading here. Doesn't have to be, but that's what we got. Yep. Be careful with this one, They do miss you. That is true. There are emotional ties here. I think there's history between you all. The problem is, you can't be a part of an experience where there's not compromise. Compromise is very important in relationships for it to work. Both parties have to show up for each other. Love is a selfless act. It's not about being selfish. Selfish. It's about being selfless, and both parties pour into each other's cup to create something amazing. Common goals, be on the same page, and put in the work consistently. That is the only way relationships can thrive and grow and be amazing. But it takes work, and then some people are not ready for that step. Somebody in the chat asked about my personal readings. They asked, how much are my personal readings? Well, I'm going to tell you, my personal readings vary in price. It depends on the type of reading you want to book with me. But currently, I have a lot of my readings on my website on sale for 20% off. So if you're actually interested in booking a reading or you just want to check them out, click on the link. I just dropped it into the live chat. You can also find those links on every single video. If you can't afford one now, you can do it later. It's always in the description box below, as well as the pinned comments if you're ever watching live. And of course, my readings are detailed, very confidential. I have a few people right now that I'm going to be knocking out readings for tonight and tomorrow morning. So if you booked a reading with me, be expecting an email from me by tomorrow morning, okay? And for those of you that are interested in booking one, go ahead and do it. It'll be definitely worth the money. I have a lot of returning clients. And if I have anybody on the chat that has booked one with me before, if you guys are, open to sharing your experience, that will be helpful. So thank you to those that have booked with me. And if there's no one on the live willing to share, just check out my website. I have people that have left feedback for each of the different types of readings I've done. I've done thousands, literally thousands, since I have launched this channel. But I've also done others privately outside of this platform. So your girl is seasoned, very professional, very detailed, just like I am on the live. And I go above and beyond to make sure we give you all the answers you need. and throw in a little bit of sprinkle of guidance, being that best friend and just shake you up and say, girl, come on now. So yeah, that's what we got. Scorpio's next. I highly recommend people check out the video call readings. It's the best deal I have on my website because you get to ask as many questions as you want within an hour video call session. That's the best deal. You can ask as many questions with me on a video call as you want. And it'll be intimate and you get to meet me and we get to talk and all that good stuff. And it's really fun for me. If you don't do a video call, we do pre-recording readings. All the rest of my readings are pre-recorded where you purchase the reading, you submit your questions on a form, and then I do the reading for you on a pre-recording video. And all of my readings are different, of course, lengths, and they have different amount of questions you can submit. And for those that don't know what to ask, I have a reading for you where it's a drop-down menu on questions to ask. So I have it all there on the website. So check it out, MikaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com. Kate wants to know, is there a recommendation on how often people should get personal readings, or is it as needed? So let me just be honest with you. Personal readings are very much an optional thing. People go to get personal readings for different things. Some people will get readings for career, for money, for love. Others will, just keep coming back to check in on a particular situation. And others just want general advice and guidance. They just kind of open up the floor and just let me do my thing. So it just depends on what you seek. I highly recommend that if you are really into a spiritual healing journey and really trying to get to the next level, then a tarot reading can kind of help. It's giving you that nudge. I kind of look at it as kind of a therapy session where I can dive deep into your specific things that you want to get clarity and insight on so you can begin that journey. Most of my readings that I do get are love readings, of course, but I do get people that ask me stuff about their money, their career, spiritual questions. I've had a couple of people who are tarot readers that have gotten readings from me, and we've had spiritual conversations about their spiritual journey and things. So it just varies, to be honest with you, Kate. It really varies. I have no real recommendation on it. I just say you do whatever you feel you need. Can you abuse tarot? Absolutely, you can. That's why I say if you watch tarot on this platform, be careful because these are general readings. I tell people all the time, these are general readings and we're talking about a collective. So right now I'm about to do Scorpio. So that is the Scorpio collective. Anybody with Scorpio in their sun, moon, rising, or Venus signs and cross watchers. So think about all these people that I'm picking up energy for and I'm reading about. So it will not always be home run and giving you all the information and guidance that you need. Also, it's not an environment where you get to control and ask the particular questions you have about your unique situation. So I always encourage, if you're one of those people that really just need guidance for what you have going on and you want me to tap into your unique situation, book a personal because these are general. And even though I'm good, and I would say, even as a reader, like I blow my mind, with some things that I end up picking up because it definitely makes sense to some of the things I may have gone through or going through. It still doesn't compare to what a personal reading does. So I hope that helps, Kate. Great question, because I do know there are people who just feel like, tarot personal readings, is it necessary? Should I watch the free ones? Well, remember, when you're talking about free, you're talking about an uncontrolled environment, picking up a lot of people's energy. Personal is exactly that. It's one-on-one, your controlled environment on what you want. It's 100% confidential. No one has to know that you're getting it. It's very discreet, very professional, and a lot of clients really enjoy it. And like I said, I get a lot of returning clients. So I hope that helps. And feel free, if you guys have any particular questions about the readings, you can always check out the website. All the information of how it works is there, or you can just send me an email at MikaDivineTarot@gmail.com. Scorpio's next. Good. I'm so glad that helped, Kate. I hope I get to connect with you one day. That'll be great. So, yeah. All right, Scorpios, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Scorpios. Make sure I didn't drop any more cards. Feel like I need to shuffle this deck a few times real quick. And we're going to get our Oracle deck. So, Scorpio. All Scorpios, I want you to think of someone right now. Focus on that person and their energy. Okay. Let's see what's going on with them. Let's see. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Scorpio. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Person that's on Scorpio's mind. What is this person not sharing with Scorpio that Scorpio needs to know right now in this moment? We have guilty. I feel pain from the damage I have caused. This person feels guilty because they feel the pain from the damage that they have caused you. So whatever this person has done, I feel like they're reflecting. This is someone that is sitting back and they're replaying the entire relationship, kind of like a football coach with their team. You know how you would like run the tape? I think the person is running the tape of the relationship because they know like the way you're showing up now is sending a very clear signal to this person that you're not too happy with them. If anything, a lot of you Scorpios don't want anything to do with this person anymore. And that is the thing that's making this person really self-reflect. Now, in this picture, I'm noticing that there is a hot air balloon, and I'm also noticing like it looks like somebody's inside. You see that? They're inside and they're kind of looking out the window and they're seeing this hot air balloon kind of fly away. And I feel like this person feels like you're flying away. You're getting away from them. And it's making this person feel very sad. All they can do is just sit back and watch. So this person could be spying on you, keeping tabs on you, and noticing that you're moving on with your life without them. Keisha says 100%. Yeah. So let's see. Spirit, tell me a little bit about this guilty energy for this person. What are they feeling guilty about? With guilty, I feel pain from the damage I have caused. So we have the Hangman in the reverse. We have the Nine of Cups and the Five of Swords. Underneath the deck, we have the Hierophant in the reverse and the Five of Wands. So what's happening here is very clear. I feel like they know that you are somebody very special to them, but they didn't see it or they didn't honor it when they had a chance. When you guys were together, I think they kind of took your love for granted. They took for granted how much they adored you and felt very emotionally safe and happy and loved by you. You made this person very happy. But the whole time, like they wanted to just ignore it. I don't know why they would do that. Ego. So this is someone that had a lot of pride and ego. They let their pride and ego get in the way of the love they had for you. And unfortunately, it's led to the demise of the relationship. So what did this look like for you? It really looked like this person was playing a lot of games. They were mishandling you, disrespecting you, making you feel like they didn't care about you. It was all a front. Can you tell me a little bit why this person did that to Scorpio? We have the Knight of Pentacles and we have the Judgment. You know, I think this person thought that they had all the time in the world to work on themselves, work on the things that they needed to get right before they can fully invest and commit to you and this relationship. So in other words, this is someone that was not ready for what you were ready for. They had other things in the background that they had to handle or really deal with where they couldn't really fully invest in you, but they thought they had the time, all the time in the world to get to you later. Yeah. They wanted to kind of prioritize their career, their money, their goals, other factors. I feel like this was somebody that wasn't really invested in love. They were more invested in the convenience of having someone like you by their side for what you can offer, which was your kindness, your love, your compassion. For some of you guys, it was practical things like a place to stay and, things you did for them. But for them, they overlooked or they misjudged you as someone that's just irrelevant. And it wasn't until you flew away that's when they realized this is more deeper than that. What is this Knight of Pentacles? Yeah, they are not somebody that has a lot going for themselves. I think this is also somebody that really just wasn't in the predicament to really offer you much. That's why they never really fully invested. Also, with the Emperor to the Seven of Pentacles to the Empress, this person could have been building a relationship with someone else behind your back. So they could have been married or in another connection with someone else. Or you could have been this Empress and then there was another person. So put yourself in the situation as you want to. But I do have a match here. And with the Eight of Cups, it looks like whoever this person is, this person went back to them. So this is like say if it was an ex of theirs, a marriage, and you were the third party, or if you are the person married, they went to the third party. Like there's somebody there in the background that they just didn't really close out that cycle with. I don't know what that is. Can you tell me more about that? And some of you guys are saying that your person did have, yeah, they were holding on to that person. Why were they holding on to that person? Yeah, they were in a relationship with them. If not in a full-blown relationship, they were still entertaining them while trying to entertain you. Be careful with this one, Scorpio, because I feel like even though they feel guilty about all this stuff that they had going on behind in the background that you may not be made aware of, it's like while you guys were in it, they didn't feel that way. So this was like a very cold brother, a cold sister, like somebody just was cold blooded when y'all were together. Like they just mishandled you all the way. How does Scorpio feel? Five of Pentacles in reverse and the Six of Cups. I really feel like you really love this person because you had a lot of good memories with them when you were together, and you were hopeful. You were hopeful that maybe things could improve, maybe things could get better, maybe this person could be the man or the woman you needed them to be, but it never really manifests. If anything, this person may have abandoned you. They may have just neglected you, or you felt like you were alone. It just was never this person's priority to pour into you. So you always felt like there was something. And when I say third party, it could be a romantic interest, it can be their mother, it could be their family, their friends. Like there was always somebody else or something else. And that's a lot. I'm reading for a lot of Scorpios. So that third party is somebody else. For some of you guys, like I say, it's an actual relationship. Others, it's their career or it's their family or mother or whatever that they're very bonded to. Like this person had a very strong bond that they couldn't let that go to be with you. Too much was invested in this thing where they couldn't just drop it to be with you. It would be like they would be missing out on something. What were they missing out if they let this go? Like they were holding on to it tightly, y'all. A place to live, stability, Four of Wands. For some of you guys, a marriage, for real. Four of Wands, marriage. For some of them, a place to live. Refuge. Yeah, refuge. So what you do need to know, Scorpio, in a nutshell, this person does feel guilty about it because they do miss you. They do want to be with you. So what are they going to do next? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Mitzi says it was the career for her person. For others of you, it could have been a marriage or relationship or family, you know, whatever third party is for you. I'm reading for all Scorpios. So they're going to play the victim card in all this. We see it right here with the guilty card, and I feel pain. I feel the pain for the damage I have caused. So they're going to play the victim card like, I feel so bad, you know, I've been through so much. You don't know, like I had all this going on, you know, all the excuses in the world. They want you to have empathy and compassion. Please forgive me, for I have sinned. Listen, you're not the Lord. Like, what you supposed to do? You ain't Jesus. You ain't God. Like, what you... Scorpio, like, I can't help you. Like, they really do feel guilty, but that doesn't change that experience you went through. Are they willing to let this other thing go? That's what we need to ask. Oh, see, with the Eight of Swords, I don't think so. If you were to ask this person, if I let you back, would you be willing to let go of the third party? Whether it be your mama, your family, your career, your marriage, whatever this other thing is, this person is harnessing in their energy. If you were to ask them, Scorpio, would you be willing to let that go? You know what that person would say? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's still there. So if you're a Scorpio watching, whatever that thing is, and you know what it is that got in the way of your connection, that thing is still lingering in the background. And this person is not willing to make that sacrifice to let that go. So you would still be in secret competition with that thing. Be careful, Scorpio. You don't want to be somebody's second choice. Yeah. They're going to think about letting it go, but that's one thing versus them actually doing it. They're going to just lie about it and say that they will, with the King of Swords in reverse. Just telling you the truth, okay? All right. That'll be $99.99, Scorpio, for your personal reading. But that was a lot of layers, so I had to break that down, y'all, because that had a lot going on. Okay, here we go. So that could have been a water sign you were connecting to, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. It doesn't have to be, but that's the main energies coming through. Also got Libra here. Well, that's air. Okay. All right. Saggy Waggies are next. Thank you, Scorpios, for helping out in that read. I think a lot of you guys got a little bit of clarity there on what's going on with this person. At least they are feeling the, you know, the pain, the loss of you. That's a good thing. That don't mean people change. Yeah. In night says that was spot on for Scorpio. Thank you so much. I'm so glad to resonate with you. Okay. Saggy Waggy. Rebecca says, I recognize you at Tyler's just by your voice. You do? Okay. Well, hello. Thank you so much for coming and joining the channel. Don't forget to hit subscribe. All my newbies out there checking me out. Thanks, amazing, for telling everyone to check me out. And he is truly a beautiful soul, and we love him so much. And I love you all for giving me a shot to share my beautiful gift. I'm on a mission to uplift the collective, get everybody to a better space, and heal the world in my humanitarian spirit as an Aquarius. So I'm hoping that is helping someone out there tonight. And Saggies are next. Let's do it. Breath of Fresh Air says, that sounds spot on for the Scorpio read. Yeah, I think so. Very detailed for sure. Definitely a detailed reading. Hopefully that'll give you guys some answers, Scorpio. Y'all love to get all the tea. And I know because I'm a Scorpio rising. I already know how it go. Saggy Waggy, where you at? Good to see you, Mr. Bear. It's been a minute. Okay, let's do it, Saggy. Steven, hello. Bradley, Saggy Moon. I love Saggies. All right, Saggies. I see y'all. Oh, happy birthday to me. February 12th is the birthday. So I got a little bit of time left before I turn 40. So I'm going to embrace the last couple of weeks or few weeks of being 39. It'll be the big 40. 2 days before dreaded Valentine's Day. So yeah, you can probably guess how my birthdays have gone every single year when I was married or in relationships. It was a battle. Two separate gifts, okay? I needed 2 separate gifts. Here we go, Saggy. I know we do need a birthday party for sure. '86, baby. That's right. Here we go, Saggy. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Sagittarius. Now first, before we get into the reading, I need Sagittarius to think of someone. Think of someone, Saggy. You thinking of someone? Okay. All right, here we go. Spirit, tell me about Sagittarius's person on their mind. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. What is this person not telling Sagittarius that Sagittarius needs to know right now in this moment. So we have absence. Saggy. I feel like a part of me is missing without you. They miss you, Saggy Waggy. So I'm going to give you the old spiel of what's going on. Very similar to when we pulled this card on another sign. I can't remember which sign we had that same card. But it's kind of giving me the same energy, where this is someone who is realizing how significant your role in their life was. You provided this person so much stability, happiness, joy that they can't find within themselves. This is someone that's actually truly a broken spirit, a lost soul. They seek validation, stability, refuge in others. They don't do the work to get themselves to a higher frequency of peace, stability, and just plain out being a grown ass adult. Get your stuff together. Get it together. What is it? Sagittarius. Is that how y'all want to? I swear when I get to the fire sign energy, y'all be ready to pop off on these hoes. Sagittarius, you be ready to pop off on these hoes, don't you? Just want to just pop them, don't you? There you go. Well, you wouldn't be feeling the absence of me if you didn't have your, if you got your stuff together. That's what you would say, Sagittarius. Oh my gosh. Spirit, tell me about this person. What is this absence? I feel like a part of me is missing you. All right. Part of me is I feel like a part of me is missing without you. That's what they're saying. All right. Tell me a little bit about that. Ten of Swords in the reverse. King of Swords. Five of Swords in the reverse. And underneath the deck, we have the Seven of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. This is someone that's really like, they're going like this. Like, what are they hiding from? Why are they scared? Don't be scared. Get some balls. Come out, wherever you are. They miss you. They want to be with you, but they're at the same time terrified. Of what? Terrified of what? The Fool in reverse. And the Magician. I can tell your person about to give me a headache tonight, Sagittarius. I'm about to like. They're scared of taking the risk to get the very thing that they want to manifest, which is you. It's too risky. It's too risky. Because I know good and damn well I ain't never gonna change. The world in reverse. It's a risk to go towards Sagittarius because I already know the time I'm on. I'm on some bull. It's right here. I'm just going to come back and repeat the cycle. Too much of a risk. And they feel like it's a risk to go towards you because now their feelings are wrapped up in it. I can't go autopilot, Mr. Bear. It's too good. I'm invested now. I'm invested now. I'm invested now. So when you're dealing with someone like this, you get the energy of someone who has the idea in their mind, the fantasy that this relationship will be an amazing experience for them in their life. But they know themselves. They know that they're not willing to change. They're not willing to make adjustments and do the right thing. They know they're still operating out of, bull energy. So with the Ace of Wands to the Empress, they definitely view you as someone that is loyal, stable, abundant. You have it all together. It's a turn on. Like everything about you is a turn on. They want you. They need you. They got to have you. Mr. Bear said, close your eyes. I think at the end of the day, though, this person likes to just kind of sweep stuff under the rug and not really get to the root of the matters. Remember I said this is someone that just kind of like hides. It's like they don't really want to acknowledge that they're the problem. So they just say, I'm just going to avoid having to face Sagittarius because if I face Sagittarius, I'm going to have to hear about all the crap that I'm doing to make this relationship horrible. And it's going to frustrate me, thus frustrate Sagittarius and push them further away. So it's too risky, way too risky. So let me ask this. What is this Five of Swords in reverse? Seven of Pentacles in the reverse and the Nine of Swords. So it's like they know like if they come back, they're not going to be able to offer you much. So this could be somebody that doesn't have a lot to bring to the table to begin with because you were showing up as an empress, no matter the gender. You can be an emperor, fellas, watching my Saggy guys. But you have a lot more going in your life than this person. This person, that's why they can't really fully invest as well. And I think that's a part of like the reason why they also wanted to hide and go into hermit mode. Because it's like I'm going to just say it, they're a bitch. They ain't got no balls. So what else does Saggy need to know? Because I'm kind of done here. Eight of Swords in the reverse and the Judgment in reverse. Okay, now they're coming down to reality and they're realizing, oh yeah, I probably made a bad decision. I probably shouldn't have done some of the stupid stuff that I've done. What's wrong with, y'all, help me, help. I got to get out of this energy, but it's so good. I got to keep it going. How does Sagittarius feel about this? Justice in reverse, and the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So you feel like after all you put up with, why the hell would you stay with somebody who's treating you like trash? Why would you stay with somebody who doesn't want to fully invest and manifest you or treat you like they don't care for real? Like this person, they show up as somebody who doesn't like really value you. The truth is they do, but they are a bitch. They're scared. So until this bitch gets some balls, you out the door. Anything else, Spirit? Because I'm ready to move on with my life. I think Sagittarius is ready to move on too. The Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Spirit keeps urging you to understand this is a karmic connection, karmic cycle. There was a big spiritual significance as to why this person came into your life, why they're lingering in your energy, why your life feel like it went to total is because when you're dealing with someone like this, it's supposed to shake you up and make you honor yourself, honor your worth, and make you understand who you are. You don't deserve this foolery. You deserve someone who's going to stand up, rise up, and say, man, you're so kind. You're so generous. Let me do for you. Let me take a load off. That was the whole spiritual significance about this foolery right here. The problem is a lot of you guys stayed in it a little bit too long. And some of you guys are still going to be tested to stay over there. I'm putting you in timeout, Saggy. It's a karmic draw. The cycle still lingers and is still open, but you have always free will to choose to go back and repeat it or to say to hell with this bitch. Okay. You could be connecting to an Aquarius, a Taurus, a Scorpio, a Leo, a Libra, Gemini, or Earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. All right. That's what I have for you. Let me know if it resonates. Thank y'all so much for the laugh, Saggy Waggies. I love talking and hanging out with open-minded people such as yourself. I needed to, let y'all know it was ridiculous. Like this person's ridiculous with it for real. Yep. Mela says, on point, ma'am. On point. Darren says, you're such a great reader. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I try to break it down in a way to kind of make people smile because this is a painful thing. A lot of the things that come through as readers, what you guys don't realize is we feel your pain. We feel it. We know it, what you're going through. So I try to throw in a little karmic relief to make you guys laugh and also still send a clear message of what it was and the intentional, the spiritual significance of why this person intentionally did what they did and do what they do. So hopefully you can grow and evolve from that. Yeah. Phoenix says 100% had to learn the hard way to love myself. Absolutely. But it's a journey. Self-love is a journey. Self-healing is a journey. And for a lot of us, and I say us, because I've been there too, where we just settle and we don't realize how bad we're settling when we deserve so much more. And that's just because you have a beautiful soul. You have a part of you that just really wants to help others, uplift others, do things for others. But in the process, like I tell my clients and I tell you guys, you got to honestly think about what you're getting out of the deal. What are you getting out of the deal? If you're not getting anything out of the deal, then why are you staying in it? What is the benefits? It may seem selfish to think that way, but to be honest, you got to think that way. Because I know you're going to show up and do the right thing, but what about those people coming into your life there to use you or to pour into your cup too? Something to think about. Capricorn's next. Seifa says, thank you, my life story. You're very welcome. Yeah, love is hard, Deborah, but guess what? It's not impossible to find your person. It just takes work because the dating pool does have P in it. And we are living in a society now where a lot of people are tempted through a lot of technology, dating apps, Cornhub, you know, the accessibility of being able to just like hit up somebody in 2 seconds and be screwing them by the end of the hour is so easy now that a lot of people just don't have, you know, good integrity, self-regulation, you know, thinking with moral code. So if we can get people back down to wanting to do right by themselves, respecting themselves, loving themselves, living by moral code, right? So the laws of the land, what God intended us to do, no matter your spiritual walk, then guess what? The world would be a better place. But we got so many people moving on their own agendas, which thus ends up causing a lot of people to get hurt. So you just got to move a little bit more wise and be a little bit more patient. But there are still good people out there. There are. That's who you guys are, the good people. Mr. Bear says more than P in it. I know, right? Ugh. Capricorn. Where you at? We have no Capricorns on the live. Come on. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Capricorn, where you at? Mama Lisa, are you here? Okay, Bradley's here. Phoenix is a Capricorn moon. Mela is a Capricorn moon. S baby is a Capricorn. Let's do a Capricorn. All right. Alicia's here. Yay. Okay. Now, Capricorn. I want you to think of someone. Think of someone. Focus on their energy. And let's see what they're keeping hidden from you. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Capricorn. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Person that's on their mind right now in this moment. What is this person not telling Capricorn? It just kind of flipped out. There we go. It says hope. I haven't given up on us. Hope. I haven't given up on us. So this person may have given you the impression that they're not interested in you, or you guys could be at odds in some type of way. Like they just give you the impression like they're really just not taking this relationship seriously. But according to this person, secretly, they still want you. Now notice this woman here, you know, it looks like she has a engagement ring on, a wedding ring. So for a lot of you guys, whoever I'm connecting to, you were in a long-term committed relationship with this person. So this was not a booty call. This was not a fling. This was definitely somebody that you were either married to, living with, or in some type of long-term relationship with. You guys had some time with this person, okay? So let's see. Spirit, tell me about this hope energy. I haven't given up on us yet for Capricorn's person. We have the World in the reverse. The Lovers. The Four of Wands in the reverse. And underneath the deck, we have the Ace of Wands in the reverse, as well as the Eight of Wands. So, like I say, you and this person could definitely not be talking, be in separation, or at odds. But according to you, Capricorn, you may be under the impression that this person doesn't want you. Either you may be thinking that they've moved on, they don't want to deal with me, but that's further from the truth. They do. They do. Now, here is the problem. It's always some mess. It's always something, I swear. With the World in the reverse, I feel like this is the issue. This person doesn't necessarily want to change how you showed up and loved them. But they also know that there is no real solid foundation with the Four of Wands in reverse. So in other words, when you guys were together, it was a lot of conflicts, a lot of shaky ground. The love is what kept you guys together. I feel like you both really had a very magnetic attraction and a very deep connection. However, you guys could not get on the same page. And it led to conflicts and issues. One thing you were looking for was more commitment, more connection, less feeling like an option. So for many of you guys, what this means is even if you guys were in a relationship, this person never really took the relationship to the next level. Even though you guys were in a connection, there was always issues with this person making excuses as to why they couldn't step their game up, okay? But love kept you guys together. A lot of manipulation, a lot of lies, a lot of tactics, a lot of codependent love. Not healthy love here, codependent love. You guys were very codependent on each other. There's a difference. You both were filling each other's voids. We're talking about two people that were having a connection because maybe Capricorn, at the time you met this person, you were going through a lot in your life. So you could have been like recently out of a relationship. You met this person and it was like, oh my gosh, good. I have someone, you know. But it wasn't coming from a place of you're solid, they're solid, y'all come together. So what it looked like was a lot of lust, a lot of attraction, but not real teamwork. It didn't feel like a team. It felt like you were wanting this person to be more of a supporter of the mission to build this relationship up. But it turned out to where you were pouring more into keeping this person around. You were doing a lot more to keep them around because there was times when they made you feel good. But you were not getting what you needed from them, right? That's why you always felt like an option. For some of you guys, you were an option. Let's call it what it is. Because this person never really knew what they wanted. What do they want now with Capricorn? King of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups in reverse. What is this King of Pentacles? Okay. So that's what I'm saying. It's like this person doesn't necessarily want to settle down, but it's again that codependency. I like to keep Capricorn around because Capricorn makes me feel good to be in, to have somebody in my company, but I don't necessarily want a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Those people that just don't like to be alone. Like this is like somebody that doesn't want to be alone or lonely or something. And I think you were kind of in the same space. Something similar. What about Capricorn? Yeah, but that is the thing. That's the thing that kind of really sent you over the top. That's what you've noticed. That this person would play this game with you of giving you a hard time when all you were asking was the bare bone minimum. But the reason why is because this person's not trying to put in the work like that. But when it says hope, I haven't give up on us, this doesn't mean I want to settle down and marry you. This means I haven't given up on keeping you around. You know this is your reading because you may have felt like this person was stringing you along. The relationship was not growing or evolving. You were just in this for months, for years, and it just never really developed and had liftoff. It was always something. That's how you know this is your reading. Anything else? Yep. So with the Five of Pentacles, like I say, this person's going to make you feel abandoned, neglected. And they're going to continue to do this. So you know this is your reading because that's how they make you feel. Like you're in this by yourself for the most part. Okay? That's what I have for you, Capricorn. Y'all so quiet. This person could be a Leo. An Aries, a Sag, a Gemini, a Pisces. A Cancer, a Scorpio. Okay? Could be any sign though. That's the main ones. NY Rome says, your Gemini reading is spot on. Oh my gosh. Love you. You remind me of my auntie. You're so sweet. Thank you so much for the feedback. I appreciate that. Thank you. M. Bali says, for some reason, Mika, for some reason, when I cross watch, I always resonate with their readings, but never get insight on their perspective. In real life and behind the energy remains the same. Spirit drilled it in. Yeah. That's the cool thing about my readings. I'm super, super accurate. So what ends up happening is if you cross watch, a lot of times it'll be flipped. So it'll be like Spirit is talking to you still, not to your person. Cool, huh? Super, super cool. So I tell people watch your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs, and also watch your cross watcher. But of course, roles always can be reversed. So in a lot of cases, that's what happens with a lot of my viewers. And that's very common. Yeah. So thank you for sharing that. Aquarius is next. Happy Aqua season. The United States of Aquarius has arrived. It's time for Aqua season. Oh my gosh. I hate our birthday is in the winter months. That sucks, man. But I love being an Aquarius. So it is what it is. Happy birthday to all my Aquas out there celebrating your birthday this week or coming up soon. Whatever you got planned, Aqua, happy, happy birthday. Let's get to your reading. Okay. Get your mind clear, Aquarius. Close all those tabs you have open right now. Close them. Close all those tabs you have open in your mind right now. And I want you to focus on one person right now. Okay, focus on one person, Aquarius. Okay. All right, let's see what we got for your person. Cross watchers are welcome. Here we go. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Aquarius. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Person that's on their mind right now in this moment. What is this person keeping hidden from Aquarius that Aquarius needs to know right now in this moment, Spirit? We have this person is overwhelmed. Overwhelmed. Look at them. Stressed. They sweating and everything. Look at them. The stress from this is draining me. Oh, Aquarius, you're killing me. Aquarius, what you do to this fool? You don't stress them out. I can tell you what it is. You gave them a reality check. That's what you did. You humbled them. This person has to look at the man or the woman in the mirror. They stressed. And Aquarius is blessed. How come on, hey! They stressed and Aquarius is blessed. Come on now. Come on. Testify. Let's keep going, y'all. I can't. Spirit, tell me a little bit about this person. Why are they overwhelmed? Why are they stressed from this? Feeling drained. Knight of Wands in the reverse. Oh, Justice in the reverse. The Hangman in the reverse. Y'all, this is going to be good. Get ready. Get ready, y'all. Get ready. Aqua gang, get ready. Underneath the deck, we have the Eight of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. Aquarius. This person is overwhelmed because they shouldn't have been a hoe. They should have did right by you. That's what they're saying. I should have really worked on communicating with Aquarius, making this right, detaching from my toxic behavior and ways. You know, I just shouldn't have been a hoe. It was wrong. It was wrong. I see that now. Before, I didn't see that, but I see it now. Look at him. Okay. All right. So ever since this person tried to play in your face, look at God. They world going to it's going down, baby. It's going down. Okay. So they feel like they need to get out of their own way. Stop playing games with you. Stop doing wrong by you. You know, they just need to stop. They played themselves. Yeah, they played themselves. It was wrong of them to go and have fun with these other hoes. Partying, hanging out. It was fun. But it was wrong. And they see it more clearly because what I heard was these hoes don't measure up with Aquarius. Because Aquarius don't compete with who they don't compare. Come on now. Who? They say this some bull. Your person said this some bull. Oh boy. It was fun during the time being, but this person's like, I'm working on it. Just Aquarius, I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I gotta work up my story. Damn, what am I? Damn. Oh, what am I gonna tell Aquarius? Okay, I can tell him I was going to church, reading the Bible. No, that won't work. Maybe I can tell him I was helping my mama, my second cousin on my daddy's side. No, that won't work. Listen, I'm tired. Like, come on with it. Aquarius do not do liars. Aquarius can't stand liars. If you lie to an Aquarius, you done dug up your own grave. I'm going to tell you right now, bruh, you done messed up. So don't be trying to come in with, oh, I need to work on communicating and telling Aquarius some stuff. Too late, bruh. I got to really censor what I want to say, y'all, because I'm on YouTube. But y'all feel me? We here with it, Aquarius. We here with it. Whoo, take a breath. What is this? Amen in the reverse. Aquarius, I see now. I should have been more fair to you. I see now. I could have given you more. I see now that you didn't really require much. So now this person is heartbroken. Oh, what's this magician in reverse? Okay. I think the problem with this person, like if I were to really like summarize it, is this is a very impulsive individual. Okay, they just do really dumb stuff, and then they go out, play in your face, and think they can come back and apologize, and think Aquarius just gonna take them back. Like, this ain't that fine, bruh. Aquarius don't play that. Aquarius. Over. RIP. Over. Dead. Dead. Over. It's all like I don't understand. Aquarius really don't care how bad and how much regret and overwhelmed this person feels. Okay, and do I gotta tell them and? Who cares? Oh my gosh, I'm over this already, y'all. I'm ready to cuss. That's that Aries moon side of me. I want to cuss this person out. I don't even know who this is, but I feel like I need to cuss him out. Golly, this is, ooh. What's this person gonna do next? This is bad, y'all. This is bad. 7 of Wands in reverse and the 9 of Cups. I mean, the 9 of Pentacles. So this person is going to end up alone by the time they end up coming towards you. Is that what I'm getting? Yeah. After they finish like this little pity party crap that they're in, they're going to try to attempt to probably communicate with you or come towards you, like drop their guard and drop this fear and this worry or whatever mess they got going on. And by then, it'll probably be too late. Yeah, I think it'll be too late. Like, this is like this person saying, okay, all right, whew, I can do this. I think I can. And then they get up and then they contact you. And it's really like a big deal. Like, you don't understand. This person is like, they've been working on this game plan, rehearsing the words, thinking and planning, like everything. I just like was joking around. Like, seriously, that's what this person's doing. They're like planning it out. What am I going to say? You know, all of that. I mean, I was being dramatic, but I'm being so for real. And when they finally say, okay, I'm ready, it's too late to apologize. It's too late. It's too late to apologize. It's too late. It's too late, y'all. What is Aquarius gonna do? And then 9 of Wands in the reverse, 4 of Cups in the reverse, 2 of Cups. Gone. Track shoes. Aquarius is gone. Already on the first thing smoking months ago. You been gone. You don't trust this person at all. You don't trust this person. You actually may be starting to date other people or starting a new cycle elsewhere when this person shows up, Aquarius. You are on a whole nother mission. Like, your thoughts, this is what you're thinking. If I were to go in the direction of having a new cycle with this person, it's going to be reliving that same pain and trauma that I was trying to run away from. It makes logical sense. Why would you go back to the very thing that was hurting you? You know what I'm saying? They don't make sense. And Aquarius is a very logical sign. The math ain't mathin'. So Aquarius, I ain't got nothing for you, bruh. For real, you don't. So they're going to be in this pool of regret for a very long time, Aquarius, with this overwhelmed. I think this is going to carry them for a very long time. For some of you guys, their entire lifetime. For others, years at hand. You are the one that got away. Shucks. Your person could be a Sagittarius, a Pisces, an Aquarius, a Taurus, a Leo, Scorpio, Libra. That's what I got. Let me know if it resonates. All righty, y'all. Aqua gang. Happy birthday again, Aqua. I hope you enjoyed the read. Made you guys smile and laugh. Oh, boy. You're very welcome, Tammy. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. What it say? Soft Life Healing says, yup, he's a Leo. And woo, you're so on point. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Tammy says, very much thank you so much. I heard about you on Tyler's channel. Yeah, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. I'm so excited to welcome all of my new subscribers here. And if you're new here and you're watching and you're enjoying this video and other videos that I have on my page, please, by all means, join in on the fun. Subscribe. It's absolutely free. Like the video. And if you would like for me to connect with you on a one-on-one personal reading, let's do it. The website is mikadivinespiritualguidance.com. All right. I leave you all, beautiful souls, with Pisces. Pisces, are y'all still up? Pisces sleep. Ruth is up. Ruth, you may be the only Pisces on the live. We got Yaz here. Hey, Yaz. Janie, hey. Okay, we got some Pisces still awake. Welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome. And crosswashers are welcome here as well. NY Rome says the dreaded X was a Pisces. So you may be tuning in to watch it. Draw It is a Pisces moon. All my intuitive, beautiful souls trickling on in. I think they heard or felt the energy of their reading coming through. So let's get started. First, I want all Pisces watching this recording or live to really sit and meditate on someone's energy. So think about somebody right now. Focus on their energy, focus on that person. Okay, let's get started. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Pisces. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the person that's on Pisces' mind right now in this moment. What is this person not telling Pisces that Pisces needs to know right now in this moment? We have regret. I wish this never happened. Something happened between you two that this person wished didn't happen. Regret. I wish this never happened. Now notice this person is kind of like feeling very emotional. And I'm like, this person is in deep thought about some type of event. This is an insulated event that happened. I'm getting this has to deal with the reason why you guys are not talking right now. So we'll get some more information about that. Spirit, tell me about regret. What is this regret? I wish this never happened. What is that? We have the Hermit. Judgment in the reverse. And the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Nine of Wands in the reverse and the Four of Pentacles. Okay. So I feel like this is somebody that kind of like pulled their energy away from you. So this could be someone that kind of abandoned you or pulled their energy away. They kind of regret that decision because ever since they've done this, their situation has not gotten better. I think this is someone that's been going through a very difficult time ever since you guys have been apart. So yeah, they chose their single lifestyle over you. It was a risk, but it was something that they wanted to prioritize at that time, and they hate that. Can you tell me why the judgment is reversed with that decision? So if it was a single lifestyle, a lot of you guys, this person wanted to be like live a single lifestyle. Like they maybe wanted to date around or see what else was out there. They didn't want to be tied to you. They wanted to kind of do their thing. Okay. And they regret that. They would say at that time they were a bit confused about what they wanted. They were really only in it at the time for what you were offering. You could have been someone that was very supportive, you know, over giving, over accommodating. It may have really felt like a mother to child dynamic. This is someone that's like stuck in Peter Pan syndrome, very immature, very emotionally unavailable, very closed off, very cold. They just didn't really give you the best parts of them. Not only that, I also feel like this is somebody that just really felt like the grass was greener on the other side, away from you, away from this. But it's kind of crazy because when they were with you, you made them feel good, you know, you made them feel safe. But they just like, well, if I can get it from Pisces, maybe I can go get it better somewhere else. I think it was kind of that deal. Is that what I'm getting? Yeah. They felt like they can connect to someone that is a soulmate, another connection that's better. And guess what? That didn't work out. It was the thing that kind of really shook this person up to the core and made them realize your worth, your value, how much you really did bring to the table and to the connection, that made this person truly and honestly realize that your love, your energy cannot be duplicated in others. It's truly authentic to you and the experience to be with you. It is not duplicated. Yeah. So they were being very selfish. Let's call it what it is. Very selfish, very much focused on their own agendas, their own wants, their own needs. They were not really focused on what you were offering. They were more focused on, if I'm getting this, maybe I can get something better. Really feeling themselves. Really feeling themselves. So what ends up happening is they're caught up in a very karmic cycle. After leaving you, they went off, tried to pursue other people, only to get caught up in flings. No real relationships, only flings. And these flings are karmic cycles, so they don't really work out. And now it's starting to set into this person like, maybe I made a mistake. I probably should have stayed where the grass was already green, already watered, already nurtured, already full and healthy. I didn't need to go on the other side, but they made a choice. And that was part of the karmic lesson. So they are thinking about coming back. And for a time, I think this person did kind of sit back and try to be patient to just kind of see what you were going to do. This was somebody that's saying, okay, I know I screwed up. So how would I look if I were to just kind of rush back to Pisces? What would I look like? I can't do that. I need to like step back, and I really need to evaluate the situation just a little bit more before I take action. And what that means is this person did kind of have a period of time go by. Now, when they come back, you're going to be sitting back thinking, what the hell? All this time has passed. Why are they just now coming back? What have they been up to? Who have they been talking to? They got to be talking to someone else. Absolutely, they have. They've been very busy. They've been operating out of this King of Wands energy, but not having any luck with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse here with these karmics. It's almost like the universe has your back, kind of like slapping this person in the face with karma. Like, you can't just up and leave Pisces and think you're going to find greener grass. No, you're going to find a pile of Oh boy. So what does this person want to do next? They don't want to commit, but they do want you to drop your guard. Hear them out. Give me a chance to come back into your life because I need you. If this person feels triggered, if they feel like they can't measure up to your expectations, or if they feel like you are going to give them a hard time, they're going to be walking out that door again and abandon you again. This is someone that's very immature. They like to throw temper tantrums when they don't get their way. And this is also someone that has not really changed much. Like, this is someone that is just needing someone. They're running out of options, you know, they're running out of options. And they're trying to be patient with the Temperance card so they can seek the refuge within the connection they had with you. But I'm not getting commitment. Why don't they want to commit? Can you give me some more on that with Pisces? Even though they really care about Pisces. Because they feel fine on their own. But they also like the way you make them feel, as well as the intention and admiration of others. When they get around you, you make them feel healed. Like it's almost like an energy vampire. They just kind of suck the life out of you, recharge their battery, and then it's like, oh, off to the races to go get more attention, right? That's what time this person's on. Sucking the life out of you, recharge, and off to the races to get attention elsewhere. Sounds familiar? So they haven't changed that one bit. It's going to take a lot for this person to be ready to settle down. They need to first heal their trauma and their pain and their internal battles that's throwing their energy off. And once they get there with it, then maybe they can be open to a relationship. But until they do that, they're just going to be harnessing, sucking the life out of you and everyone else in the process to avoid dealing with their pain. Yeah, very sad, very sad. Yeah, they need therapy. They need therapy. Okay. This could be an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. I also got Gemini, Pisces, Aquarius, Libra, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo. That's what I got. Let me know if it resonates, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed the live. It looks like for a lot of you guys, Pisces, it did resonate. Your girl is tired. So, of course, it's time to wrap things up. But thank you guys so much for coming out. Big shout out to TMKC. Hey, I hate you missed most of the live tonight, but I'm so glad you came and hung out with us. Big shout out to our other mods. Mama Lisa, hey, thank you so much, Mama Lisa, for holding it down. Earlier, we had T Rose come through. Thank you to all of my new beautiful souls joining the channel that interacted on the live, and my OGs. What up? Thank y'all so much. And listen, if you want to go ahead and book that reading, MikaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com. The link is down in the description box below. Holla at your girl, and I'll see y'all later. Take care.